All right, everybody, we're back again. My name is Samira Cook Gaines, and I'm excited about our 30 for 30 financial challenge. We're going to help 30 families over the next 30 days begin their journey toward financial freedom. So here's what we're doing. We're on the solution segment. Now, we've talked about problems, we've talked about challenges, and we've talked about obstacles. But now we're talking about solutions, and we're going to stay on solutions until we finish our challenge. We've talked about positive cash flow versus negative cash flow and what the difference is between the two, and the difference between cash flow and income, and why cash flow is king, or as I like to say, queen. We talked about 1099 income and how this country runs on tax codes, and how you need a 1099 of some type in your portfolio so you can pay who first? Yourself. You did the work, you deserve the pay. Now on this 9th video, I want to talk to you all about investment income. You see, what people don't realize is that in this country, it was set up where money makes more money and pays less taxes than the labor that makes money and pays taxes. In other words, you want a large part of your portfolio to come from capital gains. Anytime money makes money, that's called appreciation. That means that the taxes are paid because the money made the money, and it's considerably lower than when labor is taxed and the taxes are considerably higher. Now, that's a little bit of a tongue twister. So what do I mean? In other words, 67% of the wealthy people in this country, they make their money and their wealth from other money. I want you all to write this down. Wealth and work are not synonymous. I know plenty of people who work really hard every single day and they're not wealthy. And I know plenty of wealthy people that don't work at all. So we've been taught over the years that the only way to amass wealth is to really work for it. We've been taught since we started school, since high school, going into college, and even if you didn't go to college, when you got to your job, we've been taught one thing: work, 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 work. Well, here's the problem. Where's the wealth, 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 wealth? The wealth is in investments. Investments aren't necessarily risky. They're not necessarily something you should be afraid of. And here's why. You're investing right now. You're investing now. Every time you put your money in a checking account, it's being invested. Anytime you put your money in a savings account, it's being invested. The problem is you're not getting a high rate of return on that investment. But guess who is? The banks. In other words, you are an investor right now. You're just investing the wrong way. So if you're an investor right now, investing the wrong way, what's the problem? Well, you are investing on what's called the retail side. And you're not investing in what's called the wholesale side. So what do? Well, here, we don't tell you what to invest in, but what we do is we teach you the perspective and the terminology. So write that down. The 30 for 30 financial challenge is where you can learn the terminology and the perspective of an investor. Now, when you go get a person who's licensed who can get you some investments, you'll know the perspective of an investor. You'll know the proper terms, and you'll know what to invest in and what a good investment looks like. All right, so do me a favor. Text me our keyword for today. Text me my favorite word, capital. CAPITAL, capital. And that's short for capital gains. Text the word capital to 240-842-3030. If you're really interested in learning on how to really get started and really get started making your own capital gains and lower those taxes, as opposed to just working and taking on those higher taxes, you can text me the keyword capital, and that's 240-842-3030. And again, I promise to reply personally. But until we speak again, remember, if you are not living the life of your dreams, it could be because you're stuck in a financial nightmare. It's time to wake up. And I'm helping everyone wake up. So until then, be brave, be bold, be beautiful, but above all, be blessed. And I look forward to talking to you soon.